Hi guys, and welcome to yet another episode of my YouTube channel. My name is Monique, as you know, and I like sharing super cool life lessons and things that can basically help you to explore and expand. Okay, so today I'm going to jump straight in. Today's subject is all about execution versus non-execution. An executor is someone that does what they say they're going to do. They take action, they get things done, they complete things. A non-executor, unfortunately, might have good intentions, but does a lot of talking and doesn't necessarily complete or do what they say they're going to do. And whether that's a project, a goal, or a task, they just don't get it done. And unfortunately, I've been on both ends of the spectrum in my lifetime, so I can talk about it freely, and I've seen the difference. I know the difference between the two and what's helped me to become more of an executor day to day. Okay, so the first thing is, I've noticed that non-executors sometimes don't execute because of three things. I've worked this out, okay? It's because they want something to either be quick, easy, or safe. No one knows what someone had to go through mentally or even financially or emotionally to be or do or get to where they are today. And a lot of people want the quick way, and a lot of non-executors want the quick way out and then don't execute because the method or the way to do it is not quick. Okay, and it's the same thing with ease. It's not easy. It takes time to build something. It takes time to really curate an idea or a dream or a goal, and a lot of people think it's gonna be easy, and then when they start it they realize it's not, and they don't execute. Okay, and the third is security. Now I quit my job just over a year ago, and sometimes people expect you, when you're self-employed, they either expect you to be like a millionaire, yeah, like rich, like doing so well, or they think you're just like a pauper living under like some sort of street, some sort of park bench somewhere. And I find, okay, that's very extreme, but I find that when people ask me how things are going, they almost really want me to say, oh yeah, like the business is absolutely booming through my earlobes and I am a millionaire now and everything is awesome. But things take time to build. So when I give people the real deal, when I say, yeah, it's going great right now, or no, we've had a down month this month, or I had a down week this week, but it's going quite well, people are almost like, oh gosh, okay, and you can see in them that they almost like want that reassurance that being self-employed or having your own business or going out there on your own and doing something big is going to be safe and secure, but it's not safe and secure, and that's the reason why a lot of people don't do it, so. And they feel more comforted, like, okay, I'm happy that I think I'll just stay in my part-time job and do the part-time thing on the side. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just saying that some people almost like cower back into that secure space because they're so scared of like the unknown. And, it is scary, of course, but, that is something that stops people from executing their dreams, executing what it is they want, because they are scared of losing that security, whether that's a paycheck at the end of the month or or security of something else, So those three things, I would say, are some three things that non-executors look at, whether it's going to be quick, easy, or safe. If it's not one of those things, then sometimes they don't execute. So that's my first thing, okay? And I know that if you're watching this video, you're not a non-executor. I know if you're watching this video, you're an executor, but I just want to give you the warning signs, things to avoid. The second thing is social media. Now, since I put down my use of social media, and when I say put down my use, I don't really use social media. I think I go on Facebook now and again, but I don't scroll down my timelines anymore, like scroll down the timeline of Instagram. Like sometimes I post snaps all day and people are like, Monique, didn't you see my Snapchats? And I'm like, no, I don't watch anyone's Snapchats. I literally only watch things now and again, and it's like, since I've done that, I have found such a surge in my productivity. Is unbelievable. I've become so much more productive, and I've actually turned into an executor. Literally, if I say I'm going to do something, I get it done. And also I want to say is, I'm an ideas girl, right? I always get these ideas, always get all these things I want to do, and all these things that I'm going to take over the world with, all these things. But I've learned now to really see something through. If I start something, to see it right through, right until the end. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But at least I don't get overloaded with all these different ideas and all these started projects that don't get finished. So make sure you hone in on exactly what it is you want to do and focus on it and execute it right until the end. And then if you want to start something new, fine. But you know, that's what I would say. That's one. Those are two things that have really helped me. So distancing myself from the use of social media, and also narrowing down the things that I'm working on. And I also want to say about social media is that there are two types of people on social media. Maybe you could say three, but I'll say two. And it's a consumer or a producer. Now, as you know, a lot of people get really sucked into social media. They're on it 24/7. But then there's other people that actually use it for their businesses, to network, to connect with people. And I find that it's really easy to blur the lines. And that's why I had to step away from it until I know how I want to use it and what I want to use it for. And at first, of course, it was great to express myself, but there's a lot of, that's how I used to use it in the beginning, and that's how a lot of people did. But as you know, it is used by a lot of businesses now, and you do see a lot of people around you doing similar things. It's hard to stay focused on what you want to do if you don't know how you're going to be using social media. So just like a lot of people spend money frivolously, and then there's people that use money like a tool, there's lots of people that use social media frivolously, and there's lots of people that use social media like a tool. So what I would say to you, if you are an executor, and if you're watching this, I know you are, is to use social media as a tool and something that you can use to expand your business, your reach, or your network, rather than literally scrolling and being distracted for hours on end. Okay, and that is from experience. So the third and the fourth points that I'm going to make are breaking down what it is you want to do. Non-executors get overwhelmed by what it is they want to do, and they can't execute properly. They just can't get it done because they're overwhelmed, they don't know where to start or what to do. An executor breaks down what it is they want to do into bite-sized baby chunks, creates checklists, to-do lists, whatever you want to call it. That is what you should do if you want to be an executor. I don't know if it works for everyone, but it works for me. And yeah, it's just writing a list of what you need to do with a checkbox next to it. And I know mentally it stays in my mind, and mentally I have to get it done. If it's written down, I have to get it done. I can't ignore it. I have to get it done at some point, you know. So I just want to encourage you to create a checklist, create a whiteboard, a checklist on a whiteboard, checklist on a piece of paper, a checklist on your phone if you need to, but something that will hold you accountable mentally to get things done, and something that will also break down a massive project into bite-sized chunks so you can actually manage it, and so you can actually do it. That is execution versus non-execution. Fourth and last point I will make is about accountability. Now, I know back in the day, a lot of like motivational speakers used to be like, tell your goals to everyone and you will be accountable. But I don't necessarily believe in shouting out your dreams and goals to everyone. But I do believe in having someone that will hold you accountable, or someone that can basically put you in check when you need to be in check, or someone that is in your close frame of reference that you know works so hard that you don't have any excuse but to work hard, else you just look crazy next to them. And not even work hard, but work so smart, you know. And I'm lucky to have a lovely boyfriend that really does hold me accountable, because if I disappear for like 2 hours, maybe I'm watching something, then he will call me and be like, hello, what are you doing? Are you working? And I'm like, yes. So, you know, have someone that will hold you accountable for your goals, for your dreams, for your daily tasks. You know, not someone that is just like a friend that just, you know, is like, come on, get it done. But really someone that you respect, someone whose opinion you respect, someone who gets things done, who is an executor that can basically hold you accountable for what it is you want to do. And also maybe that has knowledge, so maybe a mentor. But yeah, so the fourth and final is someone that holds you accountable for what it is you want to do. So I'm going to break that down. So in order to become an executor versus non-executor, you don't want to be a non-executor who is scared of anything that is not quick, easy, or safe. Okay? You're going to have risks with whatever you do, and I believe that you can do it and you can get over that hurdle of risk. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Okay, and this isn't just for entrepreneurs, it's for anyone. Even if you want to lose weight, you know, it's not going to be quick and it's not going to be easy, but you're going to get it done, and you can get it done. So that's the first point. The second point is distractions and social media. So that's all about stepping away from social media and becoming a producer rather than a consumer, and knowing exactly what you're using it for and using it as a tool. The third is hone it. Well, it was like a 3.5, but anyway, it was honing in on exactly what it is you want to do and not overwhelming yourself by starting loads of projects at the same time, but literally focusing on one and seeing it through, or focusing on a few and seeing them through to the end. The fourth point was breaking down your tasks and goals or dreams into bite-sized chunks, bite-sized manageable chunks, so that you can get them done, and maybe having a checklist so you can hold yourself mentally accountable. Last point is being accountable by someone else. Find a mentor, find a friend, find someone that you can relate to, that works smart, that you know is going to hold you accountable, or you know mentally that you want to do well, or you want to execute what you say you're going to do, because they're such a good executor. So yeah, find someone like that and keep them close. Alright guys, I really hope that's been helpful. If you've watched this whole video, I must applaud you. I hope you got something really useful from it, and I really appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos. And if you're subscribed, thank you so much. And hello to my new subscriber! Yeah, this is kind of like my little hub to like share wisdom and information with you. I'm not a motivational speaker, but I just like to educate people, and I really like to expand people's minds and help you to see things from another perspective. So I hope that I've helped you. I'm glad that we've got a little small beautiful community going, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you next week. See you guys. Bye.